most of us in this room are behind that. And while we can debate on the specific words and who is and isn't included, I think our Constitution needs to recognize that. And I also recognize I'm sorry, I'm speaking way too fast. Let me slow down for the closed captioning. I'm so sorry, I get excited.
It is estimated currently that over 500,000 people across this country are experiencing homelessness, the majority of which are people who identify as Indigenous. We are on stolen Indigenous land, and the majority of people who are experiencing homelessness in this country are lands in which we are inhabiting. It is a disgrace.
Everything that the NDP has been fighting to include as our public in our public health care. And it is also gender affirming care. I am non-binary, I am trans. Right now, it's truly worrying just what the UCP is doing. I mean, they introduced 3 new laws specifically targeting trans people. And interestingly, I am one of the extraordinarily few trans people in athletics in Alberta who is affected by their ban on trans people playing in sports. And sorry, I'm getting a little off topic, but to bring it back on topic, when we're talking about healthcare, we need to be talking about everything to do with our bodies, and we need to ensure that it is publicly funded, it is free now, and it is free forever.
With the rise of fascism south of the border, we need a nonviolent national defense strategy and program. It is delusional to think that Canada will militarily stop the United States by increasing military spending. We need to train Canadians in the techniques of unarmed civilian defense. It is more effective than military resistance.
Yesterday, this card was used in an inappropriate manner. And while I understand in Ontario, we know this is equity, even if this was also used inappropriately in terms of gender. I want everyone to be mindful that these cards for individuals like myself who identify as a Black woman have no value outside of this space. Many of us are living in the most oppressive conservative governments across this country. I am from Ontario. A lot of you are dealing with this in places like Alberta as well as Saskatchewan. To abuse the privilege of this card means that we don't allow individuals like myself with intersections that have been used for unpaid labor to build this party. That means that they go unnoticed and that they are disrespected.